6 seconds. That's all it took for Jalen Carter to set the entire NFL world on fire. The Eagles had just raised their Super Bowl 59 banner. The crowd was electric. The rivalry with Dallas was back under the lights, and before a single defensive snap was even played, Carter spat on Dak Prescott and got tossed out of the game. Think about that. 6 seconds into the season, one of the NFL's best young defenders, gone. Here's how it all went down. The Eagles were coming off their championship high, the stadium buzzing, fans ready for another run. The Cowboys, of course, were looking to spoil the party. But then, as players milled around after the kickoff, Dak Prescott spit ahead of him, something he does as part of his routine. Jalen Carter clearly didn't see it that way. He stepped up, leaned in, and spat right onto Prescott's jersey. The refs didn't hesitate. Unsportsmanlike conduct. 15 yards. And then, the unbelievable call, immediate ejection. The Cowboys couldn't believe their luck, and they took full advantage. Prescott marched Dallas right down the field, 88 yards, capped off by a 1-yard touchdown run from Javonte Williams. Just like that, the Eagles were down 7-0, and one of their biggest defensive weapons was already in the locker room. But credit where it's due, Jalen Hurts wasn't rattled. The Eagles quarterback put on a clinic, going 19 of 23, rushing for 62 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley even made his presence felt with a score of his own. Still, the night only got crazier. A lightning storm rolled in during the third quarter, forcing a 58-minute delay. Fans were evacuated, players sent to the locker rooms, and momentum stopped cold. When play finally resumed, Dallas had their chances. But drops, penalties, and mistakes cost them. Jake Elliott came up clutch with a monster 58-yard field goal late in the game, sealing a 24-20 Eagles win. Philly survived, but the story wasn't the scoreboard. It was Jalen Carter. Afterward, Carter tried to own up to it. He said, "It was a mistake. I let my team, my fans, and my family down. It won't happen again." Dak Prescott defended himself, saying his earlier spit wasn't directed at Carter at all, and admitted he was shocked by the reaction. But analysts? They weren't holding back. Stephen A. Smith blasted Carter, calling it the dumbest possible thing. The ref himself called it a non-football act. Plain and simple. And here's the thing. Spitting in the NFL is about as disrespectful as it gets. Bill Romanowski did it in 1997. Sean Taylor in 2006. Terrell Owens later that year. All fined, all ridiculed. Now Carter's name is added to that infamous list. And under the league's new sportsmanship crackdown, he could be staring at a fine or even a suspension. That's what makes this sting even more. Jalen Carter is only 24 years old. He's already a Pro Bowler, already an All-Pro, already a Super Bowl champion. He's one of the most dominant young defenders in football. But his career has been shadowed by controversy, from the car crash at Georgia to rough play and penalties last year. And now this. The talent is undeniable, but the discipline? That's the question. The Eagles-Cowboys rivalry has given us decades of wild moments. Late hits, brawls, trash talk. But now, the spit game. Another chapter in one of football's nastiest rivalries. The Eagles escape with a win, the Cowboys leave frustrated, but all eyes are on Carter. And what happens next? The Eagles' schedule doesn't get easier. Next up, a Super Bowl rematch against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Dallas heads home to face the Giants. But the looming question, will Jalen Carter even be available? Will the NFL fine him? Suspend him? Or will this just be a warning shot in a season that's already full of drama? So I'll throw it to you. Was Carter's ejection fair? Or was this blown out of proportion because it was Dak Prescott and the opening game? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe because this NFL season is already insane, and we're only in week 1.